Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on where you are. My name is Liku Amadi, founder and attorney of Anasa Law Firm, where I work with online coaches, consultants, and strategists to help them establish a solid legal foundation for business. One way I do that is through drafting custom contracts. Today, we're going to talk about the correlation between custom contracts and more sales, which means more money, right? First and foremost, I am a California licensed attorney. Nothing I say during this live or on my LinkedIn context is legal advice or should be construed as legal advice. It is legal information for educational purposes only. If you need legal advice, then you need to engage with an attorney to get information and advice specific to you. So if you follow me on any social media platform, you know that I am getting married this season. Finally getting to come out of COVID and have a huge celebration with family and friends, which I'm really, really excited about. And with that comes clothes, dresses, tailoring, and suits, right? So my husband, of course, he is going to have several suits made, and those suits are going to be tailored to fit his body. And I've noticed that whenever we're going somewhere, let's say another wedding, some type of celebration, an event where we have to dress up and be more formal, that my husband loves to wear his tailored suits, right? So these suits are made to fit his waist, his torso, his height, of course, right? His arms. His pants aren't out here looking super wide, like from the 90s. Like everything is cut and fit the way that it is supposed to on him. Because of that, he gets the haircut, has to make sure he looks good, puts on the nice watch, sometimes the earrings, the good accessories, right? Gets the whole package to complement the fact that his suit was custom made for him. And then when we go out, right, he's with his friends, taking all the pictures, showing up. He knows he looks sharp, right? He's stepping out, talking to more people, making more walks to get drinks, right? And so am I, right? Because when you look good, you feel good. And that is the power behind having a suit that's custom tailored for you. And so if you are a man and you're watching this, or if you're somebody else and you know guys who have their suits custom tailored, they don't play when it comes to their suits, right? When they look good and they know they look good, like that's a thing, that's a vibe, that's an energy, right? That is something that they carry with them. Can y'all, understand where I'm coming from? I know y'all can relate. Hello, Love on Fire. Hello, Angel. How y'all doing? Thank you for joining. But yeah, there's a type of energy that comes with that comes with wearing something that is custom made for you. I myself, I have had clothing such as jumpsuits, dresses, and I'm getting custom dresses, like I said, for the wedding maid right now. And those things need to fit me to the T. Those things need to fit me to the T because I'm going to feel my best when they do, right? Again, popping up more, pulling up in more pictures, talking to more people, just putting myself out there more because I feel good in what I'm wearing, right? A lot more confident, a lot more present, a lot more strong, a lot more convincing. Now imagine if we were going somewhere and my husband just took a suit off the rack from the Burlington that's down the street from us, right? Not tailored to fit him. That means who knows if the pants height is correct? Who knows if it's going to be wide leg, too wide leg, right? Who knows if the jacket is going to be too big or too tight because we just took it off the rack, right? And so it hasn't been custom tailored around him. So you can imagine that he probably won't put on his best watch or his best tie and accessories, right? He won't really care to show up as much. He won't be as satisfied with his outfit. He may not pop up in as many pictures or have as many conversations. Probably sit down, because the energy is a little more like I don't like my suit, right? Like I don't have that same energy as when my suit is like custom fit for me, right? It's a different energy when you just pull something off of the rack. And again, the power behind having something that's just been made fit for you specifically, like it's different. It makes you feel better about yourself. It makes you put yourself out there more. It makes you take more actions. It makes you want people to see you, right? You just feel better, you do better, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Now, the same thing applies for contracts, right? So when you have a contract template, and when I say template, I'm talking about something that you purchased and you fill in the blank. Even anything that you created based on multiple blogs that you've watched, a contract that's been passed down from, let's say, a mentor or your business coach, a contract from your business bestie, right? Anything anything that hasn't been custom tailored for your business, right? If you pull up with one of those contracts, and we'll just say template for right now, you're going to feel the same. And be like, and I don't really know if this contract protects me. I don't really know what Section 7 means of this contract. I'm just going to fill in the blanks to make sure that, this contract does what I need it to do, but I don't know if it does what my client needs it to do, right? I don't know how to use this contract. Like, my clients ask me questions, man, I hope I can figure it out. If they have an issue, I hope we're able to resolve it. Like, I don't know if my intellectual property is protected. I don't know if they can steal my stuff, right? You just have all of these doubts in your mind. Like, you don't know what you have because you just thrown it together. You're not an expert. You're just trying to check the box for the fact that you need a contract, right? Like I said, you just pulling something off the rack, just suit from Burlington. You're pulling it off the rack, and you're slapping it into your business, right? Here goes the contract, nothing special. With that, if you don't know that you're protected, if you don't know what your contract means, if you're confused about what to do with a client, right? If you have more worry than good energy or feel good vibes or positivity, whatever you want to call it on the other end. Like, if there are more concerns and worry associated with that contract template or contract you just pieced together, business besties contract, whatever it is, that's a concern, right? You're not going to show up in online business communities or networking events or events where you're presenting, and you're not going to boast as much, right? Just like the way my husband wouldn't pop out in as many pictures, if he just got a suit off the rack. Like, you're going to sit there because when you bring in more clients, like, if that does happen, you're not going to be certain if you can serve them, right? Based on your contract. You're going to give them this contract, like, here, sign this real quick. Like, I don't know what to do, right? And you're going to collect the money. Like, you just want to get past that phase. But because the contract is such a critical part, the most critical part of your client relationships, that's not something you can just, slide over here to the right, sign this real quick and collect to keep it moving, because that contract continues to dictate your business relationship. So again, when it's something that is templated, or something that you just fill in the blank or slap together or borrowed from someone else, it is not something that is going to support you in your sales efforts, right? In talking about your products and services, and talking about working with you, and talking about the type of client relationships that you have, right? And because you don't really know if your foundation is solid enough to match your business, or to support your business, support the services that people are investing in you to get, right? So on the flip side, if you have a custom contract where all of those worries are gone, a custom contract that has been designed around how your business operates, right? The policies that you have in place, your boundaries with your clients, when they can talk to you, how they can talk to you, how many times they can reschedule an appointment, what refund situations look like, how they are allowed to use your intellectual property, right? What access to additional resources they have, and how long they have that access, right? All of those things matter. And all of those things are reflected in your custom contract. With your custom contract, you also have a document that reflects expect out of your client, right? So laying out client duties, expectations, any policies to communicate that this is a two-way relationship. It's not just me giving you a contract template that says, here, I think, this is supposed to cover everything we're supposed to do. It's saying, no, here, I run this business. This is how I run this business. This is a service I'm offering. And this is what I need from you in order to facilitate that service in a fashion where we are both satisfied, right? That's what a custom contract does. And when you have a contract that gives you that support, that power, that solid foundation, that backing, you show up on social media more, right? You talk about your services more and you talk about them in a different manner because you know that you can back it up, right? You talk about how amazing it is to work with you and you attract more clientele that way. So again, when my cousin has that custom suit, cut nice to fit him, he's popping up more, showing up in more pictures, having more conversations. The energy is different. Same with the custom contract. When you know you have something that has been specifically made around your business, you show up better, you have more conversations, you talk about your business more, you talk about what it's like to work with you, you talk about how great your services are, you talk about the results you get and what you can and cannot guarantee. Right? That is a different level of being able to put yourself out there because you're supported by, again, the most critical part of your client relationships, right? And so, in a nutshell, right? Custom is always better. Think about the things that you've had made that have been custom for you, right? I have a gold necklace that has my name and my husband's name on it. It's very special for me. I will wear that before any other gold necklace, right? I have custom clothing myself. Like I said earlier, like I'm much more excited to wear those things than just something, that I randomly bought online or found in a mall. Um, when you have a customized, let's say, like business accessories, whether that's like a laptop case, maybe like a nameplate, like those things just make you feel better about yourself, right? They make you feel more secure. There's a different type of energy, a more positive energy that's curated around you as a business owner. Right. So think about the custom things that you have. And even in your business, your marketing, your branding, your website, versus just buying a template or just having something plain, right? Those things matter as to how you show up in business. So when it comes to the most critical piece of your client relationship, those things need to be custom, not just so you can show up better in business and make more sales, but so that contract can be designed to reflect how your business operates, the services that you offer, the way that you work with your clients, any boundaries, right? Communications, policies, limits, what you do and don't do, what you need from your client. All of that needs to be incorporated into an agreement that is custom tailored around your business, right? Because that is the most important piece of when it comes to working with the client. You, as a business owner, dictate those terms. So do not get into a position where, like I said, my husband just bought some random suit off the rack at the Burlington down the street. He is forcing his unique self to have to fit into that suit, which is going to have all types of issues. He's going to see, this don't fit me. This don't look good on me. I'm not taking pictures and I'm not wasting my haircut on this, right? If that happens, that is a, a level of business that you don't want to deal with. When you're not comfortable in something, when you are just pointing out the flaws and negativities, or like I'm not sure about this, or like that feeling, that is, this isn't legal per se, right? But like that feeling, it matters as to how you show up as a business owner. So again, my husband forcing himself into some cookie cutter template suit, not going to work for him. He'll actually never do that, right? Because he doesn't want to show up in that way. If he goes out and dresses up somewhere where it's formal, he wants to have a suit that is custom tailored to him. That is how he rolls, right? That is how he feels. That's how he gets down. Same thing with the contract template. You don't want to force your business into any old template that somebody has put out there, whether they are a lawyer or not, whether it's on a blog or from a trusted advisor. You don't want to force your business to fit in there, because then you're going to be looking at things like, I don't know about this clause, or do I even need this, or this is uncomfortable, I'm not sure about this. And that's how you're going to continue to move when you're promoting your business or talking about your services or trying to attract your ideal clients. So at this point, I think I'm beating a dead horse. You get the point, how custom contracts elevate you in business versus having something that has not been specifically tailored around your business model, services, and the clients that you want to work with. Of course, I am a contracts attorney, so please reach out to me if you are ready to have your contract upgraded to something that is tailored. This means that if you haven't been using a contract that's been custom made around your business, or if you have and you haven't had it updated in at least the last 6 months, then definitely reach out to me, book a consultation to see if we can work together so we can go through those steps and those exercises and that strategy to make sure that you have a custom agreement and save you the time, the stress, the worry, and all those expenses and the risk of having a contract that you either put together yourself, borrow from someone else, or just something that you don't know what to do with in your business. Reach out to me. Happy to talk and see if I can help. Let me just check comments real quick. Just some hellos. Thank y'all again for tuning in. If you have any questions, send me a DM or, like I said, get on my calendar for a contracts consultation. We are going into 2023 and we want to continue to be our best in business. And that means having things that are custom tailored around our business so that we can show up as best as possible. So I'll see y'all on next week's live and have a good day.